Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to Nancy Drew, The Secret of the Old Clock, where we need to go and see if Mr. Topham will let us read some Shakespeare.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Now what?
Could I see that copy of A Midsummer Night's Dream you have there?
Why?
Well, you said it was Josiah's favorite play. I'd just like to take a look at it.
It's a very old copy. I'd rather it not be handled unnecessarily, lest it fall completely apart. I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but request denied.
It was nice talking to you.
I knew you were going to say that. A little psychic humor.
Okay, so we need to get him out of the house. And then we need to sneak in through the passage, the secret passage. Can we do anything in the meantime? I don't think so, right? We pretty much have to figure out the cues for the people, because then when we say them to them and they say something back to us, those words will then help us figure out the symbols on the was it a clock there in the attic of the workshop. So yeah, let's see if we just go to the inn and enter the passage. Will he be there? So like, if we just do this. Open Sesame. How was it that we opened it? It was that seat, right? Why can't I open this now? I thought I'd be able to go back in, like, whenever. Do I have to be standing up? Oh. There we go. I had to be standing a little ways away from it, and that was how we opened it. So let's see if we go here now. Is he still there? Did I accidentally turn back?
Guess I better not leave the lights on. I don't hear anybody. Now would be a good time for me to sneak inside and have a quick look at that Shakespeare book.
Okay.
I need to give the cat its toy.
Really?
Yori, be quiet. You're disturbing us.
Kitty?
Clear your mind of all thoughts. Think about nothing save that spoon.
Josiah must have circled these quotes, but why?
Okay, so Pyramus, thou speaks aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night.
Something tells me I better write down all the stuff that's circled here in my journal.
Flute, shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be. This be, if we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. So this piece is the if we shadows have offended and so on and so forth. Flutes is the shall we their fond pageant see. And then Pyramuses is the thou speakst aright. Okay.
Mr. Topham,
Yes, Mrs. Deckman?
is it okay if I blink?
Yes, it's okay if you blink. Just keep focused.
I can't go out the front door. He'll hear me.
Focus.
Is it on the top edge or the bottom edge?
Either one, Mrs. Deckman. Just concentrate.
Mr. Topham,
Yes, Mrs. Deckman? What on earth was that?
What in blazes are you doing? Sneaking around in here like a common thief, interrupting one of my sessions? I knew there was something unsavory about your phantasmic pulsations. Well, soon they will no longer be my problem, but the sheriff's.
I just wanted to see what would happen. Second chance?
am I trying to push it or pull it?
Where's the secret passage?
I'd rather try to pull it.
All right, then. Try to pull it.
I'm good at pulling things.
Mrs. Deckman, shh. Just concentrate.
What does it mean if I'm starting to get a headache?
It means you're doing too much
Gotta
talking
find the
and not
secret
enough
passage.
concentrating.
This is hard, Mr. Topham.
You can do it, Mrs. Deckman. Just keep looking down that tube at that one spot.
Where is it?
Your thoughts are a hurricane, whirling around that one spot, grabbing it, dragging it towards you. Mrs. Deckman, please.
It moved, Mr. Topham. I saw it. I moved the spoon. I really did.
And you very nearly deafened me in the process. Now, please, calm down.
But I did it. I finally did it. You saw it move through, didn't you?
Yes, of course, I most certainly did.
Oh, that's just that.
This is wonderful. I couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Topham. You're a genius.
Yes, well, be that as it may, this is just the beginning, Mrs. Deckman. Now that you've seen the power lying fallow within your brain, it's your duty to nurture
Secret
it.
passage, where are
Time
you?
for you to begin daily training sessions.
Oh, Mr.
Oh, there you are. Thank goodness. Huh? What made you gasp?
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
Alright, let's get out of here and give those people their cues. Ah, so much clicking here. And then we have to watch the whole thing here once again. Okay, here we go. So, this needs to be 7. And then... No. That needs to be 7. This needs to be 2 for Pyramus.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
Flute here. That you, Nancy Drew?
Yes, it's me. And I
Oh.
think I know the Shakespeare passage that Puck wanted you to listen for.
Let's hear it.
This was for Pyramus, wasn't it? Which one was Flute's passage? And which one was this piece?
Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
That's it. Here, let me check my logbook for the response. Now I'm supposed to say, leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about.
Leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about?
Those were Puck's exact words. Well, hope I've been of some help. Over and out.
Leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about. And that was Flute. I guess I gotta go back and check the symbols.
Flute is a character in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about. I don't know, maybe this means the owner is in. I gotta go check the symbols again. Leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about. I hope we can do them one at a time. I hope I don't have to remember them like all one after the other. So leave by road, is it the same as hit the road? So yeah, arrows going away when the owner is in. The owner is in is the kind of horseshoe pointing to the right. So arrows pointing right and horseshoe pointing right. And then the two tents. Yeah. 2 arrows pointing right, horseshoe pointing right, and two tents. Should I write them down? Did Nancy write the passage in... Yes, she did. Good. And she also wrote down the passages that I need to say to the different people. Okay. So she does write these down, so I don't have to come here after every one of them. Good. Let's go and see if we can do the things one by one. Over here. So flutes was the double arrows pointing right and the horseshoe pointing right. And the two tents. Once again, this. I wish this was like skippable or something. So, and 2 tents. This piece next. I think this bee was the 57.
Is anyone out there? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
This is Pyramus. Is this
Oops.
whoever it was before?
Yes, Nancy Drew. And I think I know the Shakespeare quote Puck used to rattle off when he wanted you to say that stupid saying.
Think so? Well, let's hear it.
So this was Pyramus.
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night.
How'd you know?
Long story. What did he tell you to say in response?
Wait a minute. I had to write it down. Here, you're gonna love this. A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
I told you it was stupid.
I really appreciate your help.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of car did Puck drive, do you know?
I don't think he had a car.
And he tried to tell me he was rich. Over and out.
He was, that's why he didn't need a car. Okay. Last one. So Nancy is writing the answers down, so I don't have to go.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Speak to me. Hello?
This is Thisbe. Are you the young lady I talked to before?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I know the cue now.
I'm listening.
If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
That's what I was to say, although my delivery was much better when Puck was coaching me. And now, as Puck was fond of saying, I bid you adieu. Over and out.
Okay, so I've got all of them now. Let's go and take a look at what exactly the symbols are. So if I go here now, it's this B, not flute. Okay, so it does kind of save them. You don't have to enter them like one after the other, kind of, you know, without going anywhere in between. That's what I was worried about. I was worried that I would have to try to remember all three. I mean, I could always just write down the symbols. So, what was it? Here. The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way. And that's this B. The authorities are alert. So that's the kind of person inside a hut kind of symbol. Bad water, box above water, and don't go this way. Probably no use going this way, right? So yeah, arrow pointing left. So person in a hut, box above water, arrow pointing left. And then the other one was a barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood. Barking dog. Well, that's kind of like sharp teeth, isn't it? So, sharp teeth. Hold your tongue. Oh, keep quiet. So that's the diamond shapes. So sharp teeth, diamonds, and was it a dangerous neighborhood? So that's kind of like a bedside table and a drawer. Yeah. Okay, cool. So person in a hut, box above water, and arrow to the left. And then sharp teeth, diamonds, and bedside table. Let's go. Alright, so person in a hut, box above water, and arrow to the left. And then we've got sharp teeth, diamonds, and bedside table. And then this was kitty, and water with X's and O's, and this. Your goal is to reach the end of the path and to land exactly on the last spot on the board. No going over. Each card can only be used once. You do not need to use all of the cards. To take a shortcut, you must be on a spot with a picture on it and use the same picture to take the pathway. Good luck! Cool. Okay. So there's a snow. Oh, that's the shortcut to there. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to the snowflake. Do we have a... Yes, we have a 5 here. That's a heart. So this is where we need to get to, right? And we want snowflake and do we want snowflake? We could also go... Oh, but clover would put us past the butterfly, wouldn't it? But that's fine. I mean, we could go clover and diamond and water drop. These are different colored. Are they, you know, taking us back? Or is it that if we're here and we use the heart, we get to here? But it clearly said in order to use a shortcut, you must be on the tile that has the symbol on it, and then use the symbol that's on the shortcut to get there. So this would take us from here to here. Huh, weird. Why would we want to do that? Okay. So each one can only be used once. Do we want to do clover, diamond, water drop? Clover, diamond, water drop. They're all like small numbers. So I guess, yeah, we do. It's much more useful to use them to take the shortcuts than it is to use them to travel, like on the board. So we could also, I guess, go snowflake, butterfly, sun, water drop. So that would be snowflake, butterfly, sun, and water drop. I mean, snowflake and butterfly and sun are all kind of big numbers. So I don't know if we want to use them. So let's see how it goes if we do clover, diamond, water drop. So to get to clover, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 to get to clover. So do we do like 10? And then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. And then we use the clover. And then to get here, we need another 5. We can't, because we can't use this. Yeah. So 9 and 6. And then clover. And then heart. And diamond. And then to get here, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then water drop. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Which we can't do. Oh no! Ah. Because we used the 4. And we've also used this, so we can't do like 1 and 3 here either. How many spaces does using this actually get us? Because we have a 7 and an 8 and a 3. So, okay, well, maybe we want to use the 3 there. How many spaces is this actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we do have a 7. Okay, so we don't use the water drop there. We do 7 and 4 there. Okay, so 9, 6, clover, 5, this, 10, was it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa! A golf ball. No doubt meant to be used on that golf course of Josiah's.
Really? I have to go golfing again? Not too fond of that. Okay, what do I do now? How do I get out of this? How do I exit this? Take this to Tiny Town and for oodles of fun, use it there to hit a hole in one. Hit a hole in one. Okay. Hit a hole in one. I'm just trying to remember which hole can we hit in one? We've got 185. How much was it to play? I don't need the ball. But I guess I can't leave without the ball. I guess I don't really need the card. Oh, it's that hole. Okay. Should I? I should... Oh, I can't save anymore. Oops. Is that where the ball came from, and is it here that we're going? Or... Huh? What? What?
Another safe deposit box key?
Okay, so I didn't actually have to play. Let's return the, things. And the ball went also. Okay, back to the bank. Let's go see what that opens. This is getting pretty intriguing.
Emily, please, just settle down. It's all right. It's not all right. Stop lying. Something's wrong with me.
You've got to go talk to Emily. She's in a bad way.
What do you mean? What's happened?
Please, go talk to her. She won't listen to me. I'm no help at all.
Okay. What's going on?
Just go back to River Heights, Nancy.
Why? What's the matter?
I took a nap after I got back from running errands, and when I woke up, this was in my hand. It's one of the necklaces that I thought had been stolen. I have no idea how it got there. I must do things and not remember. All this responsibility on top of losing Mom. I can't cope with it. I'm having what Jane call it, a nervous breakdown.
Emily, just listen to me.
I don't want to talk anymore. Go home. You're just making things worse. I don't want to talk to you.
All right. So clearly she doesn't know about the passages. Because if she did, she wouldn't be having that reaction. Let's go and see what we can unlock with the key. Oh. Goodness, almost went into that.
Hello again.
I found another safe deposit box key that belonged to Josiah.
Impossible. Josiah only had one box, and you've already opened it.
Can you tell me whose key this is?
It is one of ours. Where did you get it?
I won it playing golf at Josiah's with a special ball. I had to ace one of the holes.
Why does that sound familiar? I know why. That's what Clara always called me, her ace in the hole.
That's who this key belongs to, Clara Pickford.
Okay.
So, Clara Pickford was really Josiah Crowley in disguise.
Apparently, he loved playing tricks like that on people and hiding things right under their noses.
The last will and testament of Josiah M. Crowley.
Wonder what this is. Gloria Dowd, now Crandall, and Jane Willoughby, circa 1912.
Jane Willoughby? That doesn't look the least bit like Jane Willoughby.
No, it certainly doesn't. I'd better get back to the Lilac Inn and have a talk with her right now.
Move out of the way, would you please? I'm kind of in a hurry.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me who you really are.
What are you talking about?
I just saw a picture of Jane Willoughby, the real Jane Willoughby.
It's been swell knowing you, sister.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Uh-oh. Ah!
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
This is really difficult. With having to avoid the potholes and everything. Ah, come on. Ugh. Okay.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Ah, come on. That is so annoying. Getting stuck on those corners.
I'll bet she's heading for the state line. I know. I'll take a shortcut and head her off.
Why couldn't you just mind your own business?
Dear Ned, I know you'll be home from school in a couple of days, but I couldn't wait to tell you. I just solved a mystery. I figured out that Emily Crandall's guardian was really an imposter named Marion, who intercepted the letter Emily wrote to Jane Willoughby after her mom died. She pretended to be Jane not only so she could steal Emily's valuables, but so she could convince Emily that she was incapable of running Lilac Inn, and that she should sell it and split the money with her. On top of all that, I found Josiah Crowley's real will. In it, he left Emily so much money that she'll be able to hire all the people she needs to keep the inn going. He left Jim Archer a ton of money, too, which means he won't have to close his bank. And from now on, he'll be able to buy his wife a new dress anytime he wants. As for Richard Topham, Josiah left him nothing. Although Topham still refuses to admit that he forged the first will and insists that he's going to contest the will I found. Dad says it's highly doubtful he'll succeed, and that he'd be better off sticking to spoon tricks. Anyway, when you get home, I'll give you all the details over a nice big piece of slightly damaged cherry pie. Wait till you hear that part of the story. As always, Nancy.
Okay. Puzzle Pro. Lightning speed. I don't know about the lightning speed though, but I guess I did manage to solve them all.
Great news, I think. See, Frank and Joe Hardy have invited me to help them solve a mystery. Only this mystery takes place on a train. But not just any train, a train that was found abandoned years ago in the middle of nowhere. All of its passengers had simply vanished. Some people say the train is jinxed. Others say it's haunted. I mean, it'll be fun to finally get to work alongside the Hardy boys, but I just hope the trip we're going on doesn't turn out to be, you know, one way.
Okay. Hurley's Comet. Last train to Blue Moon Canyon. Well, that's the game that is next on the list, so let's see. I think this episode is going to be posted on Wednesday, so I guess on Friday we'll get into the train mystery. Should be pretty atmospheric if it's like an old-timey train. I don't know what it is, but there's just something like romantic and atmospheric about the old-timey trains. So yeah, a possibly spooky mystery on board an old-timey train sounds pretty great to me. I'm very excited to be getting into that on Friday. As for this game, I did have a ton of fun with it, and I don't really have any complaints. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Oh, one complaint actually. The not being able to talk to the Hardy boys, and also not being able to really chat with Bess and George like as much as I wanted to. So yeah, I missed talking to our friends more like I usually do. But other than that, this game was really a ton of fun, and I loved it. And as I said, can't wait to get into the train mystery on Friday. So for now, thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I will see you again next time.